pretty sure.
Yeah!
Gotta get their fast shot.
Yeah!
Gotta get their fast shot!
Hello Britball Nation and welcome to the power rankings following week 12 of the BAFA Adult National Leagues. We're seeing some big shifts across all three tiers rankings this week as the programs across the nation continue to mess with our prediction team's fragile minds. Moving on to this week's rankings, and before we jump into them, remember that DC can only keep doing what we do if we have your support and that of the Britball Nation as a whole. We're incredibly grateful to those patriots of the nation who have stepped up and contributed either through our GoFundMe page, gofundme.com/dbl coverage, or by joining DC and contributing content. Without continued support, we'll be back to 2 or 3 articles a week, and our quest to contribute to the growth of the game will fall far short. That said, let's take a look at the rankings for week 12. Games being called at the half is something we don't like seeing in the basement tier, and it certainly shouldn't be happening in Premiership fixtures. Lancashire sit outside the rankings and are running out of fixtures to get themselves even a single win this season.
10.
FARNHAM got the best possible start to their fixture on Sunday, putting up 6 in the first play from scrimmage. However, that was pretty much the only highlight of the day for the Knights. There's likely no demotion from the Prem South this year, but if there was, FARNHAM would be in that spot.
9.
The Pirates return from a bye this weekend, but squaring off against the Phoenix, they'll be hard pressed to climb the rankings unless they can find a way to cause a major upset on Sunday.
8.
Similarly, Edinburgh also return to action on Sunday after a 3-week stint away and have an opportunity to get themselves back in contention in the conference as they face the NIGHTHAWKS. They bested Merseyside in Edinburgh back in week 8, but since then the Hawks are on a 3-game win streak. Will the Wolves be able to keep pace with the NIGHTHAWKS offences, averaging nearly 40 points a game in their recent outings?
7.
Bury took another beating at the hands of the BLITZ, though this one a slightly more modest one. Their most crucial matchup of the season, however, approaches this weekend as they take on the Bristol AZTECS. The victor of these clashes will assume the role as the Prem South's number 3 team behind the top dogs from the capital.
6.
The Giants continue to climb the ranks thanks to impressive performances. They may have lost on Sunday, but they did so with style, taking the game right down to the wire. A missed extra point on their final score, the difference maker, as they came back from an 11-point deficit at the half to fall in the final seconds to a field goal. The loss eliminates the Giants from a possible playoff contention, but we doubt it will be the end of the scalps this steadily improving side will collect this season.
5.
A nice victory for the Aztecs at the weekend, crucial for building momentum heading into this Sunday's game against the Bury Saints. Simon George seems to have had few problems leading the offense to points against the Knights, and they'll look to cement themselves as the number 3 side in the South against the Saints on Sunday.
4.
They've really got to patch some holes on that defence if they want to compete against either of the big 2 London sides come the postseason, but the Nighthawks continue to impress on the offensive side of the ball as they rack up score after score against all their opponents over their past 4 fixtures. They'll be out for revenge as they face the Wolves this weekend, who bested them back in week 8, but a win takes them potentially just 1 game away from locking up a postseason.
3.
Winning's winning, and while we're sure the Phoenix won't be happy with the way things went down on Sunday, they continue their implacable march to the postseason. 39 points in just the first half of football? Don't be surprised if we see similar this weekend as they face an out of sorts East Kilbride Pirates, though the trip north of the wall might well slow the Phoenix down somewhat.
2.
Could this be the Warriors' last week in the number 2 spot in the rankings? They host the BLITZ in the second of 3 regular season meetings between the 2 sides this Sunday, and having had time to recover from their European adventure, will be gunning to reclaim their place atop the Premiership South and our rankings if they can overturn the single point defeat to the BLITZ they suffered in week 6.
1.
So yes, that means the BLITZ stayed top, and a win Sunday would all but seal the deal on their Prem South crown. They've been putting up big points against the likes of the Saints, but can they best the Warriors once more now their London rivals have had a chance to recuperate from their hectic start to the season? Team DC will be in attendance this weekend, so keep an eye out for live updates from this crucial fixture. And there you have it, nation, our power rankings following week 12 of the National Leagues. Let us know where you think we've gone wrong in the comments down below. Is there a team that deserves to be ranked that we're simply not considering? Remember to like and share this video, it helps us more than you realise to grow our audience and therefore contribute to the growth of the game. And in the meantime, as always, make sure that you are playing hard, you play safe, and go check out this week's scoop, which once again includes a giveaway from the fine fellows over at EP Sports.